What's up, my beautiful people? How you guys and girls doing? I hope you're doing great. Let me know in the comments below. Now, I know I made a video about 9 things that I stopped buying to make more money. Today's video is gonna be 9 things that I bought to make me more money, to enrich my life, to be more successful. I'm sure a lot of these things I'm gonna list is gonna be quite interesting because you're gonna wanna do it too. And for the record, just like the video, okay? Can you do me that favor? Thank you, let's go. Now, number 1 on the list, a professional camera. Now, if you're a content creator, artist, whatever you wanna call yourself, this is one of the best investments you can make. I know the iPhone 25 is out now with the 38 megapixel camera, but look, you still need a camera, a professional camera. Imagine somebody told you this, hey, if you invest in some camera equipment, maybe cost $2,000 or so, that $2,000 can turn into millions. Would you do it? That's the story. I literally invested $2,000 and that $2,000 turned into $1 million. Legitimately. When I first started YouTube in my first year, I bought a $300 Sony camera. That thing was horrendous. Every time I would film with it, it kind of lagged. And it looked like an Android, like the quality. No offense to my Android users. I know there's some great Android phones out there, but I'm saying this camera was legit the worst of Androids. So anyway, that first year of YouTube, I'm like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I need me a professional camera. And I didn't want to spend money, $2,000 on a camera, but I was like, hey, I believe in myself. I'm gonna bet on myself, because that's all you could do is invest in yourself, right? So I went to Sammy's Camera down in LA, Fairfax. Went in there, I was like, yo, give me the best of the best. And then it told me the best of the best was 10K. I was like, nah, I can't do that. But give me that one. It was like $2,000. It was a Lumix Panasonic. Bought it for like $1,500, and then I bought me a Rode mic. That was another $300. And it got me a little tripod, so it was like $2,000 give or take. That camera, that $2,000 investment made a difference on my whole YouTube channel. My YouTube channel blew up, and every video I filmed was with that camera. And that $2,000 investment, like I said earlier, turned to $1 million. Made the biggest difference in camera quality, visuals, audio, and people notice. Number 2 on the list, a whiteboard. You're probably like, why do I need a whiteboard, man? I'm not in school. You buy yourself a large whiteboard. Pause, okay? Put it in your room, your office, and on this whiteboard, you put your goals down where you can read every day, read it out loud, your to-do list, what you got to do today, this week, and that way you're always organized. You're always knowing what to do instead of scrambling your thoughts. Who do I got to call? Did I have a meeting today? You're going to know exactly what you need to execute, and having a whiteboard takes you far, because you're gonna always be on time, you're always gonna get stuff done, and those two combined will make you more money. Now, number 3 on the list, digital art. Made me a lot of money, made me 6 figures. There's a huge controversial misunderstanding of NFTs. There's a bad stigma because a lot of people did exploit it and try to say like, oh, it's about PFP projects, and people were scamming left to right. Now, there's a lot of scammers out there. The technology itself is still the future. A lot of people aren't educated on that.
It's becoming more important to be aware of ways people are being victimized.
There are solidified projects in the space, like the Bored Apes, for example. And I'm an investor. I have a Mutant Ape. And at its peak, and I'm still a holder, by the way, I bought a Mutant Ape for 20 grand, okay? When crypto was up and the market was up, the NFT market was up because they correlate with each other, my Mutant Ape, my virtual art, I was getting offers for 150 grand plus at its peak in the bull market. Since crypto's down and everything it's crypto winter, I'm getting offers for around 23 grand, but I'm still holding because I believe in solidified projects in the space. I believe in the technology because it is the future. Web3 is the future. Just being a holder, this solidified project airdropped me 35 grand just because I was a holder of the project. And on top of that, I got another airdrop for a project they dropped, and that cost about 8-9 grand for free. So getting all my money back for what I paid for it, and now I just get to just kind of sit and wait until the crypto goes back up, and the next bull market, I'm like, my virtual art piece can be worth 300-400 grand. There's a lot of virtual art out there where you can make a lot of money, especially now when everything's on sale. Really consider it and really explore. Number 4 on the list, Bitcoin. I'm a holder of Bitcoin. I'm a believer of Bitcoin. Bitcoin at its highest last year, 70K, right under. Right now, sitting around 21, 19K. History always repeats itself. Bitcoin always has a new high. So the next bull market, Bitcoin's gonna probably hit over 6 figures, maybe 250K, but that's just speculation. And on top of that, Bitcoin has been around for a decade, for a long time. So it is solidified in the space. Now, this is not financial advice, but I always would rather invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum versus any alternative coin. So do some research on some Bitcoin. And if you can dollar cost average, do it. $25 a day, $5 a day. When Bitcoin goes back up, you'll be making the bag. Just saying. Number 5 in the list. This is interesting. Buying a Lamborghini, okay? Now this could, you don't have to buy a Lamborghini. You could buy any supercar. But this has made me more money, a lot of money. The first Lamborghini I bought, right? I put like 70K down. Now that's ridiculous to think about. Like, damn, you put 70K, bruh. 70K down? My payments were like $2,400 a month. Second Lamborghini I bought, I put like 60K down, okay? $2,800 a month. But hear me out. Buying those 2 Lamborghinis and filming content with it on my other channel made me all my money back. I'm talking the down payment and the monthly payment. On top of that, and this is something nobody ever tells you, owning a supercar gives you access to other entrepreneurs. So every time you go to a car event, every time you pull up to a restaurant, wherever, this Lambo is a gateway for multi-million-dollar connections, opportunities. And the more connections you have, the more you network, the more money you will make, because you'll be able to partner with this guy, collaborate with this guy, and make substantial gains, money from it, because you own a supercar. And this is something no one's ever told you. This is something I learned. I bought the Lambo, I was like, damn, I'm meeting this guy, I'm meeting this person, like, that's dope. If you can afford one right now, it's probably one of the best investments you can make. You don't even have to own a YouTube channel. You don't even have to have a YouTube channel. It's more about the connections, the networking. Next on the list, books. I never really thought reading was important. Now that I'm a little older, it is so essential for life. Especially if you want to grow every day and be the best version of yourself and make more money, books are required. If you're able to read a book, you don't even have to read, just listen, audible, just listen about the perception and perspective of somebody else that's already made it, made billions of dollars, and is telling you their secrets, and you're getting that knowledge and you're able to learn. That's a win. You're able to apply that to your own life. And not a lot of people understand that. You're getting the perspective of other individuals that's already made it. That is so powerful. I'm saying this right now. Read books, invest in books. They'll only make you smarter. The more you learn, the more you earn. The only reason why you're broke and you're stuck wherever you're at is because you don't know enough. You just gotta know more. You gotta learn more, and that's reading. That's the closest way of having a mentor, if you can't actually get one, is reading a book. Number 7 on the list, a laptop. You know how important a laptop is, especially if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, especially if you're trying to work for yourself. All you need is a laptop and internet, and you can make millions. I mean, me, I like Macs, I like MacBooks, but you can get whatever you want. I feel like Apple makes, bro, does that make me an NPC? I'm just saying, they make reliable, fast computers where I can make my music, I can check my emails, I can video edit, I can run my businesses. It goes in the same boat as the camera. The laptop and the camera, $4,000 or $5,000 in total, made me 7 figures. You are in control of how hard you wanna work and how much effort you wanna put in, but every time you invest in something, make sure you go all out. The worst thing you can do in this life is to invest in yourself and not give it 110%. Being 80, 90 years old, looking back in life and telling yourself, damn, if only I worked a little harder, if only I tried that thing, if only I gave it one more day. Ed Milet, the power of one more. Number 8 on the list, home studio. Man, this is such a beautiful thing for all my musicians out there. Some of you guys and girls know I love making music, okay? I like to call myself an artist, an independent artist. It's kind of like journaling. I'm a writer, I'm a songwriter. So I always encourage people to journal. It's very good for your mental, it's very good for your spiritual, it's very good for, you know, anxiety and depression, etc., etc. So my journaling is songwriting, and I'm able to express myself in songwriting and put that in song format. Investing in a home studio with the microphone and the speakers and the headphones and all that is probably one of the best things possible, because now I don't have to go to the studio and pay $100, $200 an hour. I got my own home studio where I could record as many times as I want, make as many songs as I want, without ever having to worry to pay anybody. Even though I just been making music for about 2.5 years, I'm making a couple $100s a month from my streams total. So when those streams go up, it's only gonna increase. Now, it's not about the money when I'm making music because I really enjoy it. It's just about the convenience of expressing myself and having one person hear my art and really enjoy the storytelling and feeling the emotions. That's just me. So highly encourage you, hey, home studio, whether you are an artist, musician, producers can also work for video creators. You will save a ton of money because you have the whole setup. Number 9, this is the interesting one. I never heard anybody say this before. Well, a lot of these things I never heard. Since it's tax season, forget the LLC, turn your business into an S Corp. That way, you pay less on taxes. There's a lot of tax benefits. If you want to save more on taxes, having an S Corp will make all the difference. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, like it. If you're new, subscribe. A lot of these things made me 7 figures, and it's just such a beautiful thing is when you invest in yourself and you invest in the right things and you actually go all out and you put in the work. It's amazing how that small investment or whatever, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 investment can turn into $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, $1 million, 1.5. Always invest in yourself. Always find things that you can invest in to make you more money. And I also wanted to say this, we're starting an entrepreneur community where we can connect with successful entrepreneurs, talk to each other, learn from each other, collaborate with each other. We're gonna have live calls, live seminars. So if you want to be part of this entrepreneur community and learn from the best, click that link in the description you see below. Remember, your network is your net worth. Thank you again for watching today's video. And remember, never hesitate, no hesitate.
Look what you had done. Playing with my feelings got me thinking you the one. I swear you're doing all of this just to have some fun. When I saw those red flags, should've did that and just run. Yeah, look what you have done. Breaking girls' hearts down, look what I become.